So hey my lovely viewers, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new, please like and subscribe. So yeah, let's get into the video. So today, if you saw the title, I am going to talk about some horrifying stories that is actually real. So let's get started. So, the story that I actually wanted to tell and came up with was a story that someone in some of my or one of my relatives saw, and that is actually horrifying. So, yeah, but we will get into that later. But firstly, I will tell you what happened. So someone was teaching one of my relatives something how to bake an omelette, and they were actually learning. And while doing that, something really horrifying happened. So yeah, we will get that into later in the video. But firstly, let's talk about some others horrifying stories that are real. The first one actually happened to my cousin. Well, she was like, what can I say? Yeah, where he was a little kid. So what actually happened was he used to watch a cartoon when he was a kid, but uh, it actually was a chicken game, which was actually horrifying while he was watching it. Like he waked up every morning to watch that cartoon because he actually loved watching that cartoon. But when one day he woke up in the morning, yes, it actually the show actually started on, I do think, 7 p.m. He actually woke up that time every day to actually see the cartoon. But one day when he woke up, something horrifying happened. So what actually happened is he woke up and then got his father to turn on the TV. Since he was a kid, he couldn't actually turn it on himself, so he got to his father. Then his father turned it on for him. Then his father went to sleep. The time he was watching by, old woman, he said, came. Then after coming, the old woman actually stand there. He didn't see her firstly, but after seeing her, he was actually so scared because the woman he saw had no clothes on, plus she was bloody. How horrifying could that be? What would you guys do if that happened to you? Would you guys run, scream, or what? Well, what he did was actually run to scream and run to his sister and mother, I do think, because I did forgot it. Well, hope that didn't happen to you, because that would be so horrifying, guys. Stay away from those things, those negative energies. Also, let's talk about Labubus. This is actually based on a real story that my friend told me, and I think it happened to a little kid who is actually younger than me. So what happened is, like, she was like, what can I say? She was actually saw the Labubu doll and told her father to buy it for her. So her father bought it for her since uh, his daughter wanted it. Why wouldn't he get it for her? Well, after he got it, that was the biggest mistake he ever made in his life. Because when he got it, her daughter would actually say that please throw the Labubu away, please throw the Labubu away. But her father and mother thought that she was actually pranking them, so they didn't take any moves. One day she was screaming, and then when she woke up, she saw a Labubu on her chest. The Labubu, they claimed that the Labubu was pressing their daughter's neck to make her die, or just to she would die. That's why the Labubu was doing that. But then one time her mother and father heard screamings, and then they were so scared because the screamings were so loud. So when they got into their daughter's house, room, they saw something really, really horrifying. You guys want to know what? They saw that their daughter was dead. Actually dead. The Labubu killed their daughter. Lovelies, what would you guys do if that happened to you any day? I would scream if that happened to my child, and if I had a child. Well, and their daughter was bleeding so hard, and the Labubu was on their daughter's chest. So I claim that the Labubu's hold really bad energies in them, which is actually bad, not gonna lie. For me, it is actually bad. Since those little dolls, those innocent dolls, which are meant to be for children, have negative energies in them. What a shame for the person who made Labubu. Not gonna lie, Labubus do look really scary, to be honest, and cute at the same time. I have a Labubu, but it's not real, which is good, since Lafufus don't hold energies in them, evil energies. Well, now let's get into the horrifying story of the day. But first, comment if you watched this far. Comment down ice cream in the comment section to make everybody is confused if they haven't seen this far. So let's get into the horrifying story of the day. So actually, a mother was baking an omelette, showing someone how to bake an omelette, which is perfectly fine. What could happen while doing that? That is the question. But she was holding her child. And you know what happened to her child? She accidentally lost her child. Why? Do you want to know? She actually threw her child accidentally in the what can I say? Yeah, in the stove while she was cooking. How horrifying could that be? Do you guys even know? What would you guys do if that happened to your child? And then she was going to get married that day. And then her, who she was going to get married to, didn't even come because her child died. That's why. Or she could have gotten married. She didn't even get married because of her child died. And you know what happened? She baked her child. She boiled her child. How horrifying is that? Can you tell me how horrifying that is? Very horrifying, right? Well, this is for the video. Stay safe out there. Don't let anything happen to you or your child if you have one. Bye bye, my lovely viewers. Love you all. Bye.